Hey, welcome to the channel. My name is Eric and I run a small engine repair business up in the North Country. It's called Northern New York Parts. We see hundreds of these every year. So from the knowledge that I have on the issues that come through here, I'm going to try to help you out as far as keeping your lawnmower running for more than one season. These aren't cheap by any means. If you want to take care of something, that will last over time. If you don't take care of it, then you're going to pay somebody like me to fix it. All right, so what do you think is the first issue that we should on these mowers that I see the most? Engine oil. Engine oil that hasn't been changed. And people say, well, I don't have a super lot of hours on it, or, I was told engine oil will last a lifetime, and this. Every time you start this up and it warms up and cools down, this is something to keep in mind. You're gaining moisture in that oil, okay? Water in the oil. It will cause it to start getting milky. Running these, because they run full tilt, when you're mowing your yard, is going to get your oil hot and it will start breaking it down. And gradually over time it will lose its viscosity and it won't be doing what it's supposed to be doing, and that is keeping everything on the inside nice and oiled up and running. The other thing I see is people using the wrong oil. I recommend that you use all synthetic, 10W30, 15W40, but go with the synthetic. They're a proven oil, and for what little extra money you're going to spend, it's going to be well worth it, okay? So the second thing I see is plugs. People don't change plugs. They figure as long as it starts and runs, it should be fine. But there's a lot of things going on with that plug, and I normally hear about it when it won't start for a customer, okay? So if the spark plug is wet, we got water in the fuel, right? Once it screws that plug up, it's never going to fire right again. Not after it's been fouled. You can try to, but it's never going to be like it was before, right? So checking the plug, or checking and changing the plug every year, making sure it's gapped, is critical. I know everybody's trying to save money, but if you want this machine to go from a 1-year mower to a 10-year mower, it's worth the extra effort to keep this in tip-top shape, okay? So the third thing that I see a lot on these is air filters. And yes, a lot of air filters can be taken out and blown out with like an air gun, with a compressor, and get it cleaned up. And they can be reused. But I've seen them where they come into this shop of where the air filter is just drenched with water and it's sucking water right into your system. So that's going to take us to the next one, and that is fuel. Having fuel in this and let it sit all winter long. And we were at a gas station here this past weekend when I went up to visit my wife, and it showed 87 through 91, but there was a sticker that said all of them contain at least 10% ethanol. 10% is enough to suck in water out of the air. And when you have one of these units, where do they draw from? They draw from the bottom. And if you ever just take some gas from the gas station, pour it into a glass container that you can see, and then let it sit for a couple days, you're going to see on the bottom is the water, then you're going to see the ethanol layer, and then you're going to see the gas. So you go out to start this machine, and guess what happens? The first thing it does is it sucks water right into that carburetor. And until you get rid of it, it's not going to run. The other thing I see is letting old gas sit in the carburetor and in the tank it will leave like this varnish sludge that's hard to get cleaned up. That's why so many repair shops just throw a new carburetor on it versus trying to fix and clean out the old one. So that's going to bring us to the next one, and the biggest thing as far as I'm concerned, and that is storage. How you store this machine is paramount. You know, again, I was telling you about the air filter very full of water. If you leave these out in the snowbank all winter long and the snow gets above this and it starts to melt, where is it going to go? It's going to be like this was submerged in water. That means your air filter is going to be full of water, and it can get into your carburetor system. And I've seen it where it rusted the flywheel so bad that it wouldn't get contact for the coils to give you fire on the plug. You made an investment when you bought this, right? They're not cheap, $200 or more, right? For the better ones, you're talking $600 to $800. So why would you leave this out in the middle of the yard throughout the year? This thing should be under cover when it's not in use. Again, it depends on what you want out of that lawnmower. If you only want a year's use, knock yourself out. But if you want this machine to still be running strong and mowing for you 10 years down the road, follow my tips on how to take care of it. So on that note, you guys, thanks so much for watching the channel. If you have any questions, post it in the comments. I do read them and I do respond. That's the biggest thing I see is people don't take care of them. So we take care of them in the end.